What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Seattle Kraken franchise mode, and we're moving on to the Western Conference Finals. Not sure who we're going to play yet. Could still be Nashville or Minnesota. They're going into game number 6 here, probably on the third. But so far, it looks like Boston. Okay, Boston's going to be in the Eastern Conference Final. And it's going to be between Montreal and the Florida Panthers. Find out first who we're going to wind up facing off against. Advance one more day. Nothing on either side. Okay. All right, looks like Nashville and Montreal are going to be the ones moving on. Yup, Nashville Predators and the Montreal Canadiens. So Montreal versus Boston, original 6. And then Nashville versus us. All right, let's take a look. We'll take a look at Boston and Montreal first, then we'll take a look at Nashville. So let's get over here. So Boston Bruins, Jonas Stanton, Matthew Savoy, Harry McInnes, Kale Paharvey, Anto Morin, Thomas Larson, Bear Bantram, okay, Morgan Frost, Jacob Melanson, Kari Pagetta, Kevin Grant, and Alexei Zadorov. So very heavy offense. They got an amazing first line, sniper, playmaker, power forward. Oh, they got a +5 on top of that. Yeah, this first line is it's definitely nasty. And Harry McInnes is only 23, not even close to done growing. He's probably going to get promoted up to a 7-year contract. He should be a franchise player there. Second line is also pretty beastly. Do they got the same combination? Playmaker, sniper? No, they don't. But still, good overalls altogether. Third line is nasty. Fourth line, I'm really liking as well. So their offense is really good. Defense, here's where it is. They do have Kyler Paco, as it was really young, good defenseman, it appears. But the rest of them kind of are just depth pieces. Bryant Colafito, Sedman Alcock, Kale Engervist, Dalton Georges, and Vesey Laxo. All right, so I would say that defense we would have them beat. Goaltender Matthias Hägglund and Kari Peronen. Who's been starting? All right, you've been starting. From Montreal, wow! He's going back up against the team who drafted him in 2022. So that's a prove-it game for that goaltender there. I definitely expect Boston to be putting up some goals. And then Montreal Canadiens, what's their team looking like? Jesper Kotkaniemi, Jake McIver, Owen Tippett, Karel Makasemov, Ryder Korshak, Avery Coe, Peyton Whitaker, Joel Klein, Sven Telquist, Michael McLeod, Jeffrey Seller, and Zachary LaRue. Oh, God. All right. Okay, Jeffrey Zeller. Trade him over. Has a really good first year in Montreal. Wow. Is that a career best? No, not a career. Well, actually, NHL-wise, he had a career best year. Really breaking out in Montreal, it appears. Playoffs-wise, last year, okay, he's like a point every other game. But that's impressive, Zeller. Impressive. But anyways, let's get over their line. So Boston, I would say, would have the edge on this first line, even though it is it's not even a +5 for chemistry. So yeah, their first line should kick the shit out of Montreal's first line, but I wouldn't count their first line completely out of the points race. Second line with Avery Coe is really going to be carrying this second line hard. Going to give the edge to Boston. Third line, again, they have Peyton Whitaker carrying that third line, in my opinion. Advantage Boston. Fourth line, though, Zachary LaRue, Jeffrey Zeller, and Michael McLeod. I'm giving the edge to Montreal. Defenseman-wise, they are very weak. Igor Zamula, Karel Veshnevsky, Adam Fox, Colton Devon, Victor Mete, Hugo Haas. They have held on to Victor Mete this entire fucking time. That is pretty funny, actually. But anyways, their defense all around isn't that impressive, though I would say that it's probably a draw for their second and third line. They're probably even. But that first line does have the advantage going to Boston. And then goaltenders, all right, they got this possibly even the best goaltender in the league of Derek Keslak. All right, this guy was up at franchise potential. He's no 40 goal season. Like, he doesn't have multiple 40 win seasons, but he's a pretty solid starter. 91 overall. He's the highest overall as far as I've seen for goaltenders. That's why I'm saying he possibly is the best. Obviously, we have the best goaltender. And then their backup of DeAndre Westcott. Goaltending, I'm giving to Montreal. They go from Carey Price to this guy. Patrick Waugh to Carey Price to this guy. That is unreal. Oh, that's right. And then Nashville. Got to take a look at Nashville. See about our opponents. See how is the team that we're going to be playing looking. Nashville Predators. Eli Tulavainen, Landon McCollum, and Marco Rossi. So, let's see. Sniper, playmaker. So, they don't got that +5, possibly that +3 combination. I want to say that we have the edge, but it might be more of a draw on the first line for both of us. Second line, Quentin Byfield with Riley Gregor and Steve Ma. How have they been? Oh, they've been putting up points too. So I'm going to say draw again. If anything, Nashville probably has the edge on us in the second line. Third line, Cole Lynn with Torsten Holmquist and Ross Gabrowski. Oh, Ross. What's up, buddy? Long time no see. 67 points. You've been finding some success in Nashville. That's pretty nice to see. Third line. Because of the grind line, I want to say that we have it. But overall-wise, I have to give it to Nashville. Fourth line, Kasperi Kapanen with Brandon Oliver Giroux. And then Mario Lefebvre. Fourth line, giving it to us. Going to defense. They're not that bad here either. Stefan Ekman with Yasin Para, kind of the same combination we have. However, I'm going to give us the edge just because we have Rasmus Dahlin. Second line, Jacob Chichurin with Markku Kapanen. We have the edge here for sure, just because Chichurin isn't... He puts up points. Like, if you look at the points he's putting up, he's doing really good. But overall-wise, I'm giving us the edge. Because of Nicholson. Fourth line, well, technically third line is Aiden Parrish with Valerie Morzov. Going to give us the edge there. Thank you, Reeves. Going to the goaltenders. We're going to have the edge here. George Strum and then George Cormier's. George Cormier. I'm going to give us the edge here. How are they looking on scratch? Oh, they're hit with some injuries. We're going to have to take a look at some of these injuries. Well, you know what? Do they got some players out of position? I didn't even take a look. Wow, they got that many injuries, and there's still really mainly everybody in the position they should be playing. Injury report. Not player progression. God damn it. I need to look at that. Injury report, then go over to Nashville. We should probably take a look at every team. Okay, Boston's missing Calder and Matthias Hagelin. Montreal, nobody. Nashville Predators. Larson till the 13th. Giroux to the 11th. And Friggin till the 10th. So 10th, 11th, and 13th of May. Those are probably coming up real soon, aren't they? Okay, so they might be gone till game 2 if they want to play injured. They'll be gone till game 2 if they want to play injured. One of them will be back for game 3 for sure, though. But we're starting off on home. Jake DeBrusk and Jake Virtanen have been playing amazing this postseason. All right, let's just keep playing some amazing hockey. Ross Gabrowski scoring on his former team. Hooray, early on, power play Nashville. They do have a spicy offense. Just means we're going to have to outscore them, though. Come on, Seattle. Get One. Just one in the first period, please. At least one. Not gonna happen. All right, shots are tied 11-11. Gabrovski's lone goal early in the first. Let's see if we can answer back early in the second. Be amazing if we could. No one's really getting any shots off. 5-on-3 power play. Finally, Pierce Thorburn gets a power play goal on Strum. Can we use that to switch the momentum into our favor and get another one here before the second period is over? Is it gonna not happen? Nope. But we do have a pretty heavy lead in the shot department, 26-17. So it is a tied game. Yeah, let's just jump in, see some gameplay of how our team's actually matching up against. Alrighty. Game number 1 in the third period, tied. See if we can witness any magical moments. Rossi passing over to McCollum. McCollum to Tolvanen. Tolvanen comes in, low shot, picked up by Dahlin. Come on. Goes around. Dahlin saucing it across the net, but intercepted. Ekman passing over to Tolvanen. Tolvanen bringing it back, regrouping. Back to Ekman. Now over to Rossi. Rossi up on the defender. Gets hit off that puck. Doesn't got that weight. Can't stay, not strong in the feet. Pass out front, picked off by Para. Ekman up to Gabrovski, to McCollum. McCollum gets poked off by Dahlin. Our defenseman's doing really good. Brathwaite gonna dump it into the zone. Gabrovski picks it up, moving it up to their winger. Passing to McCollum. McCollum gets poked, tries to step up, gets around, shot! Saved by Vosner. Gabrovski to Rossi. Rossi to Ekman. Ekman over to McCollum, out from Gabrovski, almost getting goal number 2. There's some nice puck movement by the Nashville Predators here. We're kind of, I mean, I love the aggressiveness we're showing, but you guys got to actually be able to take the body if you guys are going to be aggressive like that. I would much appreciate it. Perfetti loses the faceoff. Kapanen, glove saved by Vosner. Nice job. Come on, Perfetti. We need you to win this faceoff. We need you to win this faceoff. Come on. Perfetti loses the faceoff to Churin to Ma. Ma over to Grieger. Grieg to Ma. Back to Grieg. Picked off. Virtanen goes wide, waiting for some support. Throws it out front, but Kapanen intercepts it. Virtanen wins it back to himself, though. Perfetti over to Nicholson, back to Virtanen. Shot is blocked, going into the corner. Ma picks it up, passing to Greg. Greg stepped up on, still gets around defender, out front to Byfield. Gets hit, shot! And that one goes wide, going now quick out of the zone. DeBrusque poked off. Greg picks it up. Grieg gets hit. I think it's actually Grieg, not Greg. But anyway, Seattle going the other way. Ollie shot. Strum shot him right in the fucking chest, Ollie. Third line's fucking amazing, though. I love our fucking third line. Come on. Win this face-off, Ollie. No, Gabrovski steps up. Parrish, low shot, limp. Fucking Vosner's on fire today, boys. Vosner is feeling himself in the playoffs. He feels comfortable here. Big hit, Reeves. Big hit. Put him on his ass. Still got our grind lined out. Ollie. Losing the face-off. Parrish to Lind. Lind to Gabrovski. Shot saved. Holmquist to Gabrovski. Gabrovski stick lifted. Shot still! Fucking Gabrovski's a pain in our dick right now. Getting shot after shot. He's got the lone goal for him. Got a little bit more energy though. Not much more, but we got a little bit more. We win the face-off. Amonte to Reeves. Reeves to Ollie. Ollie comes back. Passing to Wakabayashi. Wakabayashi to Amonte. Amonte trying to get around a defenseman. Just decides to dump it. Barrett picks it up. Back around to Amonte. Amonte to Cruz. Cruz poked off the puck, and Morozov going to now carry it for Nashville. Passing to Gabrovsky. Gabrovsky to Parrish. Parrish low shot goes wide. Wakabayashi up to Peltier. Peltier toe drags himself into a hit. Still with it though. To Cruz. Down low to Barrett. Puck is out front. Oh, it hits the side of the net by Barrett. Barrett not sure where to go with the puck. He gets pinned high at the blue line. Rossi, one-on-one, trying to get around the defender. Shot goes wide. Reeves to Stutzel to Thorburn. 2-on-2. Over to Peltier. Parrish steals it though. To Toleov. Eli. To Eli. Oh, his teammate intercepted his 1T. 1T goes wide, stays in by Para. Rossi to Para. Para gets hit. Rossi out front. 1T blocked by Reeves. Reeves passes it now to Thorburn. Thorburn wide to Hewitt. Hewitt tries to get around a defender. Gets hit. Loses possession. Nashville the other way. Rossi. Pass is poked off sides. Trying to get it into the zone. Rossi again poked. Battling now with Brathwaite. Lefebvre to McCollum. Gloved out of the air by Wagner. This third period has been all Nashville. Come on, let's go, boys. Get your shit together. Peltier wins it to Dahlin. Dahlin to DeBrusque. DeBrusque. Tripped! We got a penalty! Jake Virtanen out front shot. Should have just held on to it, allowed some regroup, could have been cycling it, but you know what? You guys want to get that power play unit out there, and I trust in our power play. Our power play has been really good, at least in round number 1 from what I could remember. So I would appreciate it. We could be really good here again. Starting off with our second line, Ollie, Cruz, DeBrusque. Ollie loses the face-off. Kapanen dumps it down. And that's how we're going to start, with a nice little dump by Nashville. Dahlin. Skating to DeBrusque. Picked up by Cruz. And offsides. Ollie was offsides. And I love Tom Ollie, and he really can run that third line great. But if we could find someone who fits on our third or fourth line center, I think it might be worth investing. Dahlin shot, and Strum's just going to block her into his chest. Stutzel wins it back. Dahlin to Perfetti. Oh, if you could have gotten that 1T off and it wasn't so far behind you, Perfetti. Oh, I think that would have been it. But now we're setting up Hewitt. Hewitt's on his 1T now. That's what we were setting up with. Stutzel's going to win it to Dahlin, over to Hewitt for a 1T goal. Set it up. Wins it. Merkley comes in, shoots too high. Morozov pinned against the boards. Trying to get some support. Up top, Dahlin to Perfetti, to Dahlin. Merkley, Stutzel. Stutzel back to Dahlin. Slap shot poked out of the zone. Chasing it down now. Hewitt to Merkley. Merkley to Stutzel. Stutzel. Wide to Perfetti. Back to Stutzel. Stutzel up top to Merkley. Out front. Hewitt. Low shot. Para gets it out of the zone. 1 minute left on the power play. About 2.5 minutes left of play in total. Perfetti makes a move, gets around the defenders, backhands it, and Strum just gloves it down. 50 seconds left. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? Come on, Byfield versus DeBrusque, Ollie, and Cruz. No one's on their 1T. We lose it. Ekman. He gets hit. Getting some pressure on. Ekman's pinned. Still comes out with it, though. Kapanen to Byfield. Byfield poked and dumped. Peltier now pinned in his zone. Got to get it out. Ollie gets it up to DeBrus. Brings it deeper into our zone. Over to Thorburn. Thorburn to Ollie. Ollie poked and Ma picks it up for Nashville. 20 seconds left to play. Ma gets poked. Still has possession. Up to the defenseman. Out front to Byfield. Byfield shots blocked. Ma shoots and scores. Nashville gets, I think, a shorthanded goal. I don't know. The penalty might have just ended, but Steve Ma, 10th goal of this postseason, either scored right as the penalty ended or right before it ended. The collapse. The collapse. Bosner was playing so good, too. All right. That's fine. We can still score. All right, so it was a shorthanded goal. 13 seconds left. We lose the face-off. Moore's off. Intercepted by Cruz. Cruz can still do something over to Peltier. Peltier, low shot. Rebound. Strum, though, just going to cover it. 2 seconds left on the power play. We can do something quick here. We can't change the lines ourselves. Let's see what our coach comes up with. Put out the first line, setting up Hewitt. Right, that's the right play. Set up Hewitt. Face off, tied up. Ekman dumps it into his bench. Not a delay of game penalty, but it does kill off the penalty. Back to 5-on-5. Putting out our second line. They've come in clutch this year a lot. Perfetti tied up. Vertanen, Brathwaite over to DeBrus, to Dahlin. Dahlin poked, still with it. Brathwaite down low, 1T. Strum throws it over to Chichurin. Chichurin up to his winger. Over to Tolvanen. Tolvanen makes a move. Still with it out front. Shot saved by Vosner. 40 seconds left. Perfetti's pinned. McCollum, Perfetti, back to McCollum, shoots and scores out front. And that's going to be it. I would say 30 seconds left. We're going to be losing this one 3-1. All right, game one didn't end how we wanted. There was actually an empty net goal. We wound up losing 4-1. I quit, so it was a simulation goal for that fourth goal, so I don't have anything to go off of. Montreal beats Boston in game number one, so the goaltender did win actually 5-4. Damn, neither goaltender really did anything there. But that score tells a very different game from what it actually was. It was 1-1 going into the final 2 minutes, all right? It was empty net, bad defense at the end, not Vosner's fault. Going into game two, we have to win, all right? I don't want to be down 2-0 in this series. I don't want to be down 2-0 in this series. Cole Perfetti scoring on Strum. There it is, Seattle. Ollie now scoring on Strum. Yes, 2-0. Lay it on them. Lay it on them. Or should I say, lay it on Strum. Ha ha. I know. Cringy. Cringy indeed. Shots 13-10. Up 2-0 going into the second. We just need to hold that lead. Tolvanen scoring on Vosner, getting Nashville back within 1. Power play goes nowhere. Power play to Seattle. That's killed off as well. Halfway through the second, only up by 1. Seattle, I would appreciate one more goal. Power play to Seattle. Killed off again. Both teams' PK units seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. So going in to the third, score is 2-1. Still got to jump in final 5 minutes if it does get down with a score similar to this. We are heavily outshooting them 26-18. We just need to get one in the back of the net. Come on, Seattle. Power play to Nashville. We kill it off successfully. Skylar Cruz, power play goal on Strum. No longer have to jump on in. 44-25 the shots. Holy shit. Strum is having himself a playoffs to try to keep Nashville alive. We win game number 2, tying the series up 1-1. But we lose Jake Virtanen to a sore shoulder until May 20th. Oh, God. I don't even know if he'll be back for this series. Put in Couturier. That's still a +3 if we keep Couturier there. I just want to switch those two. But I think that gives us a +5. It does. +5. So we're going to move up Cruz. Couturier for Finnerty. Pelletier is going to be on that 4th line still. Cruz. We're going to put you on the left. And there we go. We got 1 tease for days on this 2nd line. There it is. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. So tied series 1-1. Montreal is up 2-0. Now we're going into Nashville. So this is where things are going to get a little bit more challenging. We're on the road in front of their fans. Pierce Thorburn comes in, early power play goal. Then he gets a regulation goal. Pierce Thorburn having himself a game. There it is. Will he get the natty hattie? The natural hat trick? Is he going to get one more? Doesn't look like he will. But after the first period, again, 2nd game in a row. First period up 2-0. We're doubling their shots, more than doubling their shots right now, 15-7. We got to just keep this momentum going throughout the game. Power play to Nashville. Shorthanded goal, Cole Perfetti, 3-0, but Marco Rossi is going to score on Vosner to ruin that shutout. Steven Couturier, first game in for the injured Jake Virtanen. He scores a goal. There it is. Power play to Nashville again. That's killed off. And I think that's going to do it for this 2nd period. Score is 4-1. Shots 26-15. And I accidentally quick simmed the 3rd. Didn't mean to do that. But it looks like Alexander Barrett scored with 7:25 on the clock, making the game 5-1. We walk away victorious, 36-23 the shots. Up now 2-1. Montreal beat Boston 8-1. Wow, Boston might get swept. Let's take a look at the draft class. Don't think we really have any picks, though. I think we trade away most of our picks. Can't remember. I kind of like this. Oh, he's a 2-way forward. Kind of liked him because of his flag. Looks like it's going to be a mix, mostly of top 6 players again, outside the top 5. But Montreal's up 3-0, not bad. We're looking to go up 3-1 in our series. 2nd game in Nashville. Game 1, really good, but now the Nashville Predators got smacked in front of their home fans. They got a chip on their shoulder. We got to be careful. We got to play our game. We got to play smart. All right? If you got to get into their heads, make them draw some penalties on them, perfect. That would be amazing. And early on, we're fucking dominating in the shot department. Neither team able to score. Shots are 13-5. So we're more of a quantity over quality kind of shots. Nashville trying to be that quality over quantity. Marco Rossi scoring a power play goal on Vosner. Another power play to Nashville. That's killed off. Come on, Seattle. We are going to get shut out. Cole Lind scoring on Vosner. 2-0 now the score, but we are still leading in the shot department, 21-15. Come on, Seattle. Get one. Get one here early. Power play to Nashville. Halfway through the 3rd. It looks like we might be out of it. Come on. Oh, we're gonna get shut out here. Nashville retaliating in force. Para gets an empty net as Nashville wins game number 4, 3-0. Tying the series up at 2. Montreal sweeping Boston in a 6-0 victory. Holy shit. Come on, boys. We got to do better than that. We're on home ice. We cannot lose at home. Cannot. For the remainder of this series, boys, we can't lose. Fucking Cole Lynn gets a power play goal. Stay out of the box, guys. And score a goddamn goal. Gabrowski scoring on Vosner. 2-0. We're just not scoring. Gabrowski again, 3-0. And then Holmquist scores 4-0 at the end of the first. What the fuck is happening? Power play to Nashville. Come on, long power play. Mike Hewitt scores on Strum, so at least we're not going to get shut out. Power play again to Nashville. What the fuck? Score some more, Seattle. We need a period like that. We need a third period like they had in the first, all right? Come out here swinging. Come out here swinging. Score some fucking goals. Let's do it. Marco Rossi fucking scores, giving him a 4-goal lead again. Skylar Cruz scores on Strum. Power play again to Nashville. Power play to Seattle. We need to score, and we don't. And it looks like we're going to be losing game number 5. Nashville going to be up in the series. We get a power play goal by Hewitt. Doesn't fucking matter. They know it too. Score is 5-3. Nashville heading into Nashville. Fuck is happening, guys? What the fuck is happening? Take Cruz off. Move up Finnerty again. This fourth line does better with Cruz there, I guess. First line kind of needs a shake-up, I guess. So nothing really. Not much we can do. Just move up Couturier. Hopefully he can do something. Defensively, we're solid. Defensively, it's solid. Come on, boys. Let's fucking make a comeback. Beat them on home ice, and let's beat them at home. First period. We need the first goal. Para scores on Vosner. Fuck's sakes. Power play again to Nashville. Long ass power play. Gabrowski scores again. Who the fuck took that penalty? So what the fuck, man? Power play again to Nashville. Down 2-0. Giroux scores 3-0 now. Our streak is literally going to end on this. Power play to Nashville. Another fucking power play to Nashville. How many fucking power plays are we going to give them? They have like... Fuck it, whatever. We lose, we lost. We fucking lost this one because we want to take fucking penalty after fucking penalty, and we don't want to score goals. God fucking damn it. Let's get up to at least the draft, see who fucking wins. Let's look at awards and shit. God, that's fucking annoying. Best lines. I saw Nashville up 2-0, and Montreal comes back and beats them. San Jose has fired their head coach, Brennan Nielsen. Montreal Canadiens have won the Stanley Cup, while the Charlotte Checkers won the Calder Cup. Yep, we should be able to take a look at awards here in June. Take a look around, see what we're going to do. So, gotta have a chip on our shoulder next year, boys. We aren't going to win 3 in a row, but we did win. We did win 3 in 5 years. So hopefully this isn't a sign that the dynasty is coming to an end. We did win the President's Trophy again. Nashville wins the Clarence S. Campbell. Montreal, Prince of Wales, obviously won the Stanley Cup as well. Art Ross goes to Jake McIver. Hart Memorial, Rasmus Dahlin. James Norris goes to Rasmus Dahlin as well. Lady Bing, Clayton Keller. Calder Memorial goes to Bellick of the Panthers. Conn Smythe, Kakaniemi. Vesna goes to Lepisto. William M. Jennings goes to Braylon Vosner. Bill Masterton goes to Robidas. Jack Adams, Leroux of the Detroit Red Wings. Frank J. Selke goes to Sean Wright. And Ted Lindsay goes to Rasmus Dahlin. And then Maurice Richard goes to McInnes. All right, so those were the awards given out. I'm kind of worried that players like Jake DeBrusk and Jake Virtanen, all of our older players, are kind of going to retire on that loss. It probably would be beneficial to try to bring in more players and move on from them, but it's still going to be sad. Kind of going to be we're getting to that stage where Virtanen and DeBrusk are going to get that goodbye, kind of like how Hurdle, Galchenyuk, and Kerfoot are getting that goodbye. It's an emotional kind of leave of absence. We won't find out till later, but I think we can at least figure out where we're going to be in the draft. I think that'll work at least. So let's figure out where we'll at least be in the draft. All right, so actually, I don't even think we're in the draft. So let's just take a look. Let's see. Anaheim moved from 8 to 1. Chicago went from 4 to 2. Calgary 3 to 2. Oh, sorry, went from 2 to 3 via New York. Tampa went 1 to 4. Philly 3 to 5. St. Louis 5 to 6. Okay. But Anaheim getting a big jump there. I don't think we have any big picks, right? I think we trade away everything. I think we trade away our first for a prospect from Dallas, if I remember. Yeah, we got a 6th and a 7th round pick. Huh. A 6th and a 7th round pick. What the fuck are we gonna do? When I have to find some real gems for a 6th and 7th. Maybe even we could move them for maybe center 19 grinder. Oh, I kind of like that. Nicholas Amadio, 19 years of age, playing inside the U.S., supposed to be a possibility of grinder, good work ethic, good character. His ETA is in 5 years, but that's fine. He's a gem, though. Pin him. Take a look at him. Two-way defenseman, nope. Two-way defenseman, no. So those two are both gone. Might have to trade up into the 4th for that. 6th and the 7th for a 4th. Might be able to steal that away. Anything else? Not really. Clutterbuck. Oh, that's right. Clutterbuck. Left wing playmaker. Long shot, but he low top 6. Clutterbuck could work. So I think those are going to be our 2 picks going into this draft. I think we're going to do Nicholas Amadio and Kip Clutterbuck. I think those are going to try to be our two picks for this season. Well, now that I fucking know, I might as well just keep fucking moving up. Why the fuck not? View the draft class. I already know because we just took a look. Retire players. This is the moment of truth. Are we going to lose our boys? You retired players. Leon Draisaitl retires. William Nylander. Gabriel Landeskog. Elias Lindholm. Brock Besser, Kevin Fiala, Kevin LeBlanc, Andre Burakovsky, Ivan Provorov, Beverley, Dvorak, Denis Gurianov, Kunin, Noah Hannafin, Max Jones, Henrik Bjorkstrom, Anthony Cirelli, Bjork, Dubois, Bellows, Greenway, Connor Garland, Gerard. Anyone from us? I don't see anyone. So that is good to see. We're not going to be losing Virtanen or DeBrusk, it appears. Goaltending retirements. Jonas Korpisalo hung up the skates following an amazing season. Connor Hellebuyck retires. Thatcher Demko retires. Tristan Jarry, Eric Comrie, Jose Wall, Connor Ingram. All right, not bad. Coaching retirements. Florida. Different Florida. All right, and then Seattle. Seattle. No one from Seattle. All right, cool. We keep our entire coaching staff. And we might as well take a look at that grinder, see if he actually is a grinder in his opinion. All right, so what do we need to know? We need to know yeah. Pretty much need to just know his play style, strength, and weakness, I guess. Yeah, play style, strength, weakness. Talk about your play style, Amadio. What do you think it is? Power forward. Okay. All right, change it up. Talk about your strengths and weaknesses now. Skills, yep. So you're a power forward, not a grinder. That's kind of sick, too. What do you think's your greatest strength? His shooting. Oh, Mike Hewitt, kind of. He could be like a similar to Mike Hewitt. But he's not that great defensively. Mike Hewitt is like an amazing defender. All right. So his defense isn't that great, but he's got a great shot, and he's a power forward. Okay. Possibility of being a medium elite. I would like to pick this up. He's probably going to be a low elite or like a medium top 6 kind of player. And then there's Clutterbuck. Let's see what your play style and shit is. You know your ETA? Yeah. So let's talk about your play style. That's really about it. Play style and personality, I guess. Play style, personality. We'll talk about your personality first. What do you think it is? He's passionate. All right, so he's a passionate player. That's what I like to hear. We do like passionate players. Play style. Yeah, let's talk about your play style. Are you a playmaker? You are a playmaker. All right, that's sick. I'll see you in the draft. I'll see you in the draft, my guy. All right, I will see you in the draft. All right, so we'll just get on up to the draft. Move it along. Perfect. Here we are up at the NHL draft. This is actually where we're going to end it. And the next one we'll do the draft, free agency, and the re-sign period. Maybe make some trades here or there. All depends how things are kind of shaping up. But until then, guys, see you later. Bye-bye.